Imagine this. You're tearing across the battlefield, not on foot, but on a high-tech hoverbike that you built yourself. Your speed gets you right up in the enemy's face, and without breaking your stride, you dismount and shift your vehicle into a massive weapon. In the same motion, you fire bolts of lightning to the back lines and then slam down hard on the front lines. And that's the kind of style you can pull off with today's Artificer subclass. Howdy folks, and thank you for being here, and welcome to My Life is VMC. I'm V, and I've been running and designing D&D Homebrew for 10 years. Today's subclass was inspired by a single image. It was a promo visual of a new Guilty Gear character named Unika. Her loose clothing, or tight clothing, and frazzled hair make for a super stylish and contrasting design. But what really caught my eye was that hoverbike. I love intricately transforming tech. Helmets, firearms, all that good stuff. And as soon as I saw her character trailer, I immediately thought, I need it! So today, I'm breaking down the core features of a Homebrew Artificer subclass I designed. Some disclaimers before I dive into the subclass. First off, I'm not deep in Guilty Gear lore, so don't expect me to go into stuff like the backyard, the Valentines, the alternate futures, the Crusades, or how Bridget is best girl. Happy Pride, everybody! Second, this is less about recreating Unika as a character, and more about a subclass that's heavily inspired by her character design. This means I won't be touching upon her lore of being the brainwashed half-gear, half-human daughter of Dizzy and Kai from a dark future. But if you're still interested in the subclass, well, are you comfy at the table? Let's take pop culture to pen and paper with today's Husbando Homebrew, the Dynamo Machinist. To showcase how the subclass plays, let's make a level 8 Artificer. If you want to capture Unika as a character, the ASMR species and the scribe background fits pretty well, I think. Then, take the telekinetic feat at level 4 and max out intelligence at level 8. The stats look like this. Let's start with the core feature, Dynamo Assembly. The feature is admittedly a bit lengthy, but it outlines the rules on the subclass's main hook of a weapon/hoverbike hybrid. At the end of a long rest, you can use a melee weapon as the centerpiece of large mechanical frames that you build using Tinker Tools. As a weapon, the Dynamo Assembly can deal D10 bludgeoning damage in melee or a powerful 2d8 lightning in range, albeit with limited ammo. While holding it, you can take an action to mount your weapon and turn it into a hoverbike. The other level 3 feature is the Dynamo Generator. This adds an expendable resource that charges your Dynamo Assembly with cool new maneuvers. First is Assembly Ride. This lets you get on your hoverbike faster, letting you make a quick getaway after attacking, or rush down the next enemy that's too far to reach on foot. Electric Field lets you use your assembly's heft as a defensive option, increasing your AC by 1. This AC bonus goes up as you reach higher Artificer levels, so it stays relevant. And finally, Expand Armature is the main damage-dealing ability of the subclass, charging your Dynamo Assembly's attacks with 1d6 lightning damage. Like Electric Field, this damage bonus scales, so you can keep up with other heavy-hitting Artificers like the Battlesmith or the Artillerist. Speaking of keeping up with damage, the level 5 feature gives you extra attack. Combine that with your abilities and hoverbike mechanics, and you can pull off some flashy sequences like the one you saw in the opening. The level 3 and level 5 features are completely free, which you can find in the link below. If you're really into this subclass, its higher level features let you do cool stuff like fire a sustained beam of energy, or release the weapon within to take on a lightning warrior form. If you made it this far, then I hope the video earned your like. And if you're interested in more D&D Homebrew, I invite you to subscribe and join our growing community. But if you wish to support us further, our membership options grant you a bunch of perks like 100% discount on all store items and access to our private Discord server. You'll even find your name among these magnificent mallards you see on screen right now. MC, please give our special thanks.
Hello everyone, it is I, the Mallard Quen, and I'm here once again to raise a glass to our Mallard Royal Guards. Storm Starshine, Yggdrasil 88, Bryant LW, KV, Coinop 1989, Piku, and Cosplay Battle. And of course, an extra special thank you to our Mallard Nobility, Hectic Planet 07. Your support really keeps the channel afloat, and we're super happy to have you guys in our community. Thank you all so much for your support.
The next video is definitely gonna be the Evolved subclass. I needed to have an in-between since the design needed a bit more time to cook. Speaking of Kamen Rider build, the 60 full bottle expansion is ongoing. I plan on delivering that to all the mallards who purchased the homebrew around late June or early July, so keep an eye out for updates. Anyway, if you're still hungry for more Artificers, you can check out a curse-wielding subclass right here. Until then, my wife and I hope you have a great day ahead.